My story begins in a small fishing village, in a country torn apart by war. With two teenagers, knowing nothing more than the napalm in their lungs and the smoke in their stomachs, they dream of a better life, where the streets are paved with gold, and of a future bigger than the boats that ship them to the land of the free. They name their daughter Perfect, and born their wishes into the world. She represents all that they never had, all that their country never gave them, and they hope that the fruits of their labor are enough to feed her. See, I knew I was Vietnamese long before the other kids looked at me in history class. Knew long before they could taste the fish sauce on my tongue and the incense on my skin. I heard it in my parents' accented English. The way their lips held on to every word like a question mark. Smelled it in the tolly ween on their fingertips. When I was 6, I started going by my middle name. I learned that shame sounded like the snickers on my classmates' thinly veiled smiles. At 8, I was taught the meaning of the word Pham and counted myself lucky that I could speak so fluently a language that was not my native tongue. You see, growing up a child of refugees was never an easy task. Each day, I traded more and more of my heritage for assimilation, stealing idioms and pop culture from the TV weatherman. I learned how to survive in a country that was built upon the blood of my people. At 12, I stopped speaking Vietnamese at home, choosing to hone my teeth to the harsh tones of the world around me. At 15, I stopped wearing my jade necklace outside, the smooth green etched with the face of Buddha, which my mother had sworn would keep me safe from harm. Fast forward, and I'm now 20, 4 years older than my parents when they came here. Fast forward, and I'm 20 now, and I'm still learning to grapple with the fact that my brothers have forgotten how to communicate with my grandparents. Fast forward, and I'm 20 now, and I'm still learning how to untangle myself from the embarrassment that I feel when I tell my friends that my parents scrub feet for my education. I'm 20 now, and still learning how to undo 18 years of the colonialism that has etched its way into my skin. I'm 20 now, and far from the perfect daughter my parents thought I'd be. A song of love and loss. A love song for two partridges that found refuge, perched under the ship's hull, salt water in their lungs and napalm in their stomachs. Try not to lose your sea legs, or let the waste of the crowded underbelly shake your appetite. Look out to the sea and dream of speckled riches swirling in the waves' arterial beauty, then close your eyes and gasp for air. A lost song. For one martyr. No, make that 100. Lost to the ocean. Whoever said that a boat would be safer than land clearly never felt the need to escape from war. Hold on to any ounce of freedom you have left and hope that the current is sweeter than the cane. A love song. Find home nested in the plains of the Midwest and shed your feathered wings to keep your children warm. Don't think about the smell of smoke that has crossed the Pacific to find you. A lost song. Martyr. Find your voice trapped under the light refracting from broken glass. Sand in your throat and struggle for air. Breathe harder, so that the calls from your ancestors undulating above the surface don't go to waste. I hope you rest in power. A love song. For peril-hued nights between irises of black, wake up in a cold sweat to remember the crashing tides ricocheting between your eardrums like the sounds of gunshots and bullet wounds. Chim đa, em có nhớ cái hương không? What is love without loss? What is trauma without healing? What is suffering without peace? Chim đa, về cho mình đi.